Hey everyone, how are you doing? It's Omega. I want to talk to you about email marketing. So first, if you've heard phrases like the money's in the list, if you've heard phrases like um, it's your asset, and you're like really not clear what it means, or if you're in a situation where you are getting leads, you're building prospects, but like your list, like you don't really have a list, they're kind of everywhere. Well, then this video is for you. For those who don't know me, I am Omega and I help women over 40 and a few brave men start an online business so that you can reclaim your time and live your life to the fullest. And so in this video, I am going to talk about how to get started with email marketing. And so let me make sure I have my handy notes. Always have your notes when you're doing a video. So before we talk about how to get started, let's make sure we're all on the same page about what exactly email marketing is. So this is not some, dictionary definition. This is the Omega definition, but basically it is what, email marketing is. It's a way to contact your audience, and it's a way to cultivate a deeper relationship with your ideal client or your ideal audience. And so, in a previous video I talked about the three-part attraction marketing formula. And that's you build your audience, you engage with your audience so you can sell to your audience. Well, let me tell you, email marketing is all about that engagement, engaging with the audience. But why is it important? Like, besides that, like engaging with the audience so you can sell with them, why is email marketing so important? Why does it matter? Like, why am I talking about this today? Well, the reality is that your email list is your most valuable asset in your business. It is the most valuable asset in your business. Why? Well, a few reasons. There are tons, but I'm going to highlight a few for you because we could be here all day. So, first of all, it is the only asset that you own. You do not, I don't, none of us do. None of us own our Facebook list. We don't own our Facebook friends list. We don't own our list of Instagram followers. We don't own our YouTube subscribers. Facebook, Instagram, which really is Facebook, and YouTube, which is Google, own that stuff. So you have to have a way to snag that information so that you can build that relationship, or else all your videos, all your posts are going to be one-offs. And that's, you'll make some sales, but remember, the money really is in the list because you're cultivating that relationship. Another reason is because in an email list, a person has to actively make a choice to opt in. And so as you're posting, posting videos or Facebook posts or videos on your YouTube channel or whatever your platform, your platforms are that your business is based in, a person has to give you their email in order to get on your email list. Now, what happens? Why would a person do that? Well, they do that in exchange for something. It can be a product that you're selling. It can be a service that you're providing. It can be a freebie, but the exchange is still happening. And so that list that you have is pretty targeted. So those are like the why your email list is important. So I want to make sure now that we've covered that, let's talk about how you get started. So how you get started, the very first thing that you need is an autoresponder. What is an autoresponder, you may ask? An autoresponder is a software that holds your email list, and it captures, and how it does that is it captures the emails from the freebies, your promotions, your sales, or whatever it is that you're offering in exchange. And so why it's important, and let me just real quick explain what it's not. What it's not is not your spreadsheet that then you take and you copy and put in your Gmail. Trust me, I get it. We've all been there. Lord knows I've done it. But your autoresponder is that piece of software that you can use to build your list. And so one of the good things about an autoresponder, in addition to it's the asset that the list on it is the asset that you own, is that you can actually target your messages. So people will come on your list from different ways. If you have a website or a blog, they can come there. If you have a freebie, you can or in a sales funnel, you can capture them there. If you have a Facebook group, it can be asking for the email can be one of the questions. So there's lots of ways and lots of places where your emails can come from. That's why it's so important to have like an email bank, and that's what your autoresponder is. And then the next thing is, now that you have your autoresponder, how are you going to exchange that email? So for newbie marketers in particular, I recommend, and what was recommended to me, and I absolutely agree with, is a freebie of some sort. So a freebie can be a variety of things, right? It can be a checklist. It can be a PDF report. It can be an ebook. It can be a training. It can be a challenge. It can be a variety of things. But the key is that it is in alignment with your product or your offer, whatever that is. And that it's really what your audience wants, right? So if it's, and also what I have, what had to be drilled in my head, and so it definitely bears repeating, is that it takes them on a step in the journey, in the buyer's journey. It's like that. It was explained to me kind of like dating, and so the freebie is kind of like getting the phone number, right? That's how you get the phone number to make the call, to get to know the person. And so then your email list are the dates. That's them getting to know you getting to know them. And then the sale is the proposal. So this is just getting the phone number, but instead of a phone number, we're getting the email. This is just asking the question and making the question interesting to your ideal person. So that explanation like clicked with me. So hopefully that helps somebody else. And then once they're on your list, remember, this is like dating, that's when you build the relationship. So what does that not mean? It means do not start off with the selling. Do not. Then you become another spammy person. It's just now that you're going to be on someone's email, and really you won't be there long, because if you start out with selling, they're going to unsubscribe, which defeats the whole purpose of your email list. So what you want to do is, one, acknowledge, that the person's on your list, provide the freebie, whatever you committed to give to them, give it to them. And then you start getting to know them and letting them getting to know you. So you'll offer, how do we do that? We offer value. How do we get to know them? We ask questions. So that's the relationship. And then after a period of time, not weeks, months, and years, but a period of time, then you can make an offer to sell, because you've built and engaged. And the reality is that they may not buy the first time, and that's okay, because you're still building and engaging with them, or engaging since they're already on your list. And so, but remember the engagement part. Why is it so important? It's because that's how that know, like, and trust factor gets built. Again, they're getting to know you, you're getting to know them, they're getting to understand your business and what you offer and how it can benefit them. And so then they begin to know, like, and trust you. And if, as we've talked about many times, people buy from those they know, like, and trust. So to recap, what's an email list? It is your asset. It is the one most important asset that you learn. It's the bank where you keep all the emails, and you're able to send messages out to your list in segmented ways. What's an autoresponder? It's that software that manages all that. And then what do you do with them? Oh, how do you get on their list? You offer some sort of a freebie. It can be a PDF, it can be a training, it's a variety of things. It just needs to be in alignment with what you're offering, your offer is that you're eventually going to sell, because we're in business to sell, right? And how do we get there? We engage with them. We send emails, we ask questions, we provide value, we build that know, like, and trust. So, in all that, we talked about what an email list is, or what email marketing is, and how to get started. So if you found this valuable, go ahead and hit that like. If you're on my YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you're looking for more tips to help you build a successful online business, then I'm inviting you, make sure, as a matter of fact, that you join my free Facebook group, Women Making Money Online, where women over 40 and a few brave men, we learn and share strategies and tips on how to build and grow a successful online business. The link is in the description on my YouTube channel, and it's in the comments on my Facebook. Thanks, and talk to you soon.